story
showing
of
off the
why
Kobe
he
build,
got the
grinding
nickname
badges
DJ.
right now.
With that said, what do you
68,
think
about to
of
be
it?
a 69 overall after this game probably. Only 1 or 2 upgrades away from that. So we are on our way. So I hope you could catch that intro there. And I'll show you guys the attributes right now, like 1, 2, and then we're there. We're at 69. Now I did get working on some badges. Almost, this is the one we're going for this game specifically. We should get that. And I think I'm gonna work on corner specialist too. I really want to get corner specialist up too, because it's usually, there's a trick where you just kind of cherry pick into the corners for corner specialists, and that'll also give me fast break, 1-man fast break, because it'll be a fast break scores too if I am getting there. So.
And then
Okay, sorry about that. We're back again here. We just got a little technical issue here working out. Still working with the new overlay system and stuff, so I hope you guys like that, because it took a minute to figure out how to get it to work, and we're still trying to get it to work 100 with the volume in here. So, if you guys like what we're doing, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
What's up, man?
What's up, baby?
Hey, so look, what you doing?
Huh?
What was that?
Nah, man, just
But,
getting
yeah,
loose.
so we got some new badges to try out. We were really close to 1-man fast break, so we might try some
You got invited to the MJ golf tournament, didn't you?
some tips for
No,
getting
yes, you
1-man
did. Don't
fast
lie
break,
to me.
cherry picking basically
Don't lie to me.
to
Bro,
get
where
that,
is
because
he?
that's a really good badge, really underrated badge. And then we're going to be doing drills for catch and shoot and mid-range deadeye in the practice, and we're just going to grind that badge until we get that badge. We're just going to go, every time we get a new badge, we're just going to, work on a new badge with drills. And then once we get all of our drills, I'll probably work on that difficult shots drill that's really good for difficult shots, corner specialist, and so it looks like they took me out of the starting lineup, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't know why they did that. So what we're gonna do is switch to pace and space the floor. Wide open, bang bang. And again, if this is your first video, like, comment. The build is a 6'5", minimum weight, max wingspan, minimum shoulders. If you want to make them a little bit bigger, you can go like 6'6", 220 and be like an actual, like realistic Kobe size, and it's not bad. It's just I want it to be a little bit faster, because I want to be more of like a ball handler with the ball, creating shots. But I also, you can't speed boost with this build, so I didn't want to be like a full one spot. I wanted to be kind of like a combo 1-2 punch. So we hit that too. And in my last videos, I didn't realize, but I was out of turbo too, so that was probably a lot of my misses. Because turbo is so important for, when you're using your turbo a lot. And I do use turbo a lot on offense, especially. Ooh. Yeah, I guess that was on me. I didn't box him out. Should have boxed him out. So we're calling for a screen here. Yikes. Nice little contact dunk there. Ooh. Yeah, and you guys see the goal up there, $200. I feel like that's a nice thing to start off. I really need a new gaming chair and some VC, so that $200 would achieve both those things. That'd be nice. Wouldn't that be nice? Hit this step back right here. Nope. Okay, still got a good release. The jump shot I'm using is non-custom 110 because it's just a solid, consistent jumper. You wouldn't know by watching my game plan, but if you aren't 75 yet, try 110 out because it's like, a really decent jumper. So I like it. It's really easy to time too. Like in practice, in drills, I get green beans all the time, which is why I like it so much. It's a really good practice jumper, but once you get your, points up, you'll be better. So we didn't get the fast break points, but still take it up top and the one. So pretty good start here. Like I said, this build can drive. Like don't think that just because it doesn't have slasher in it that you can't drive with this build. That's what I think is the most underrated thing about this build is that it can drive too. Now, if you make him like a 6'8", I feel like that would be like the perfect height for this build. On the real, like 6'8" would probably be the perfect height for this build if you wanted to like optimize it. I kind of wanted to be like a Kobe, like a James Harden type, because I missed that shot. But yeah, and I debated about going the actual realistic Kobe size, and I kind of wish I would have, just cause to be like unique and not like super meta, cause I can be like super meta when it comes to these things. Like I do have the meta pure point, 6'10", max weight, max wingspan. I've got the meta defender shooter, and I've got the meta rebounding or stretch rebounder, rebounder stretch, whatever it is. And so I've got a lot of meta builds, and I'm probably gonna have a meta point guard build. I would say this is my only off meta build, but the size is real meta for a 1 or a 2, which a little small for the 2 because a lot of people are running that 6'7" defender at the 2. But you should be alright with this build against the 6'7" defender just because you're faster than them by a little bit, or the same speed, and you can, you're mostly going to be contesting perimeter shots and running the fast break with this build. That's what this build is. It's just designed to get buckets. Yeah, it can run the pick and roll a little bit. It can ISO a little bit, so there's that too. You don't really want to be ISOing if your thing, but like as a secondary playmaker build, or just put the ball in my hands and we'll win kind of build. Selfish, fun build. This is the build like all you people out there shooting like Kobe in the Pro-Am and in the park, and y'all don't have a build like this. Like, it's a shame. It's a shame because like I see a lot of like playmakers, like playmaking sharps out here shooting Kobe fadeaways. Like, why are you shooting Kobe fadeaways if you're you're a play sharp? Like, that's not your shot. Like, even like a play shot creator, like I see a lot of like fadeaway threes, step back threes. Like, you're a mid-range shooter. Shoot the mid-range. But this type of build can shoot from anywhere. It's got the 2 best, scoring badges on Hall of Fame, tireless and difficult shots. Yeah, they are kind of hard to get to Hall of Fame level, so it's going to be a grind for the badges. I wish I had 20 bucks to drop into this guy and put him at, 75 so I could get the if I could put them at 75 just to get the shot, you know, the custom shots. Even though this jumper's not bad, at 75 I already looked at it and it would give me like, you know, near, you know, max 3, you know, a decent amount of my max of my mid-range, and then I would like max my lateral quickness and you know, maybe get some acceleration and speed on top of that as well. So probably ball handling would be a good choice too. If I hit the snatchback green, let's go. That's a difficult shot. So yeah, that's what I'd be looking at is you know, this is a mid to 3. I mean, it's just a shooter's build and it can slash, so it's just a scorer's build. Like, I don't like to pigeonhole this build. I would say, like, again, 6'8 would be like super optimal. Like, if you wanted to make the try-hard version of this build, like a meta version, you know, go like 6'8, like max weight, just, you know, that's what max wingspan, of course. You know, that's like the try-hard version. That would be like I really wouldn't compare it to like LeBron or Kevin Durant because that's not right. Like a Clay, not even Clay Thompson, because you can't play that good of D. Even at 6'8, you wouldn't be able to play that good of D. But yeah, I don't know, just like a mellow build, yeah, like a mellow prime build at 6'8. That's what it would be. There we go. I knew I'd think of a good comparison if I thought about it long enough. Can I hit that? Nope. Okay. Yeah, he didn't fall for the snatchback quite as much as I wanted him to. And that's unfortunate and one right there. I fouled him. Thought I at least contested enough to force the miss, but nope. And if you don't know, you can call it quick ISO if you're not, even if you're not a point guard, you just swipe from right to left, you call it quick ISO after you, I like to do this after I set my thing. Ooh, tough miss. If for those of you that don't have a good jumper, as you see, like D'Angelo Russell, hit that right there. D'Angelo Russell's jumper is so good, like, is super good. So if you guys are looking for a jumper, D'Angelo Russell, like you just see, like yeah, he was wide open on that shot, but he knocked it down. It's a if you're wide open and you got D'Angelo Russell base, you're knocking it down more often than not. Like on the Xbox, when I used to have an Xbox, I had a Pure Sharp who was only an 80 overall, but had 99.3. I maxed out the three-pointer rating on it, and so I mean, it was alright, and max athleticism, so it was pretty nice for an 80. It was pretty nice. You know, it wasn't like perfect or nothing, but it was pretty nice. So on my Pure Sharp, what I ended up doing was you know, using D'Angelo Russell's jumper for the longest, and because it was so consistent from just like standstill. Like yeah, if you're at limitless, you know, taking shots like that, yeah, it's gonna be tough. And I haven't even been doing what I set out to this game to be doing, but you know, we haven't really been playing defense to do that. So try this limitless shot right here. Nope. Okay. But yeah, like currently my three ball is like a 70, so it goes up to an 80 without cap breaker. So we'll have to see what it is with cap breaker. It's probably 81 because it's only one notch. You can get 80 up to an 84 on this build, but you're sacrificing that wingspan. You're sacrificing that defense, and I don't think there's a single build where I'd recommend not maxing the wingspan. I couldn't see a situation where I did. And I know people out there would, you know, swear by it, but not me, fan.
And Mozgov comes to help. Lakers passing it around. Lopez with the bucket.
Really found his stroke here in the second quarter after
And we're almost blowing these people out, so I'll probably cut this video short too. I don't really like to do that too often, but you know, I'm trying to grind VC as fast as possible, and the only way to do that is to sub out, because I'm not, you know, out here playing a million minutes. I'm trying to get my endorsements too. It's kind of sad that they benched me. Okay, I got the fast break score there. Yeah, I really wanted to get fast break, but I'll get fast break in the, because I've gotten a couple fast break scores, and I'm close enough that I could just get it with 3 drills anyway, so I'm probably just going to get it with the drills. So the next time you see this guy, he'll probably have 1-man fast break. And the defense has just been playing me off, like playing me personally and letting like the roller be free. Missed there, but you know, can't expect to make them all. Just popped a nice little shot there, and we're gonna take this screen, snatch back, hit it. Ooh, robbed. I think that was a rob. What do you guys think? Leave in the comments if you think I got robbed there a little bit. Yeah, no, my ratings, you know, my rating is what it is. It's about to be a little bit higher though, because I'm just gonna dump points into my mid-range until it's good. Let me hit that, please. Thank you. That's tireless. Tireless, ankle breaker, and difficult shots all in one badge. So if you're out here trying to grind rep, like you take shots like that, you have to make them though. That's the thing. There's one thing to take them, but you gotta make them too. Oof, we out. Get this fast break score. This also relentless too. Like if you get you know, if you dunk it, that's relentless. So I'm trying to get silver relentless too, because that's gonna help out on the drive so much too. Because if you guys don't know, relentless finisher doesn't get reduced by defensive stopper. It gets reduced by rim protector, and you have to have at least oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention to the time, or I almost shot that. It gets lowered by rim protector, and you know, if they don't have it, you know, if they have bronze, they're not going to bring it down. You know, bronze, well, I think it brings it from silver to bronze. It might, but I think you need at least silver to bring bronze down. I don't think bronze defensive badges do much, except they kind of give you a little bit better animations when you're like in your stance, but they're not really. They're about to shoot it here, so I'm gonna kind of leak out early. Hopefully we get the.
And the Lakers going the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Los Angeles with another.
They covered it. They actually covered that really well, even though I leaked out early and everything. That's crazy. It's the Brooklyn Nets for you. That's why they're so good every year. I mean, you gotta feel sorry for the Brooklyn Nets, man, because they traded away their whole future for like the possibility of doing what in the playoffs with a 40-year-old Paul Pierce and Garnett, you know, two of the greatest like players of all time. But you know, they wasn't worth what you gave up for them, was it? Yeah, I know hindsight's 20/20, but and you didn't even keep your good coach. I don't know why Jason Kidd got fired from the Bucks. I thought he was doing a decent job there. I mean, it's not his fault that, you know, he had the pieces in place and they did good in the stats wise. You know, they just failed to close out some games. I don't think that was like his fault. I think, you know, they just need chemistry. You know, they just got Bledsoe. You know, just got rid of Greg Monroe, so you know, chemistry, and that is. What do you guys think? Can I get a robbed in the chat? Like, jeez, that's terrible, terrible. As I do my terrible impression. Terrible. Oh, that weak side D. Can we get that? Yeah.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Passes it to Lights Out.
Okay, they didn't really pass it to me. Stunk that.
Hammered home.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like it.
And yeah, I will be taking him PvP. Like, there you will see some PvP games with this. Maybe after my first check for my new job, maybe I'll drop 20 bucks in it. I'm waiting for a VC sale. I really want a VC sale. If I get a VC sale, like, you know, like even if it's like 50% off of, you know, something, at least 75k, 150k would be nice. 50% off 150k, and I would get this guy to you know, an 85 with that, or close to an 80. You know, I would at least max out all the important stats, and he would be PvP ready. I would also max out my main character too, and probably start working on another one. You know, there was a. Heavily, ooh, it looked good. But yeah, get out of here, get out of here. Okay, as long as I get a good foul for it, I guess I don't care. So I can't sim out because it's too close of a game. You have to be up by at least double digits, so that's like, you know, 12 or more. 12 or more points. It might be 11, but I don't know. I've tried to sub out at 11 before and it not let me. See if I can get the old cross city cross and one. Let's go. Yeah, I know it's on the computer, but it still hypes me up. I just love playing basketball. I do prefer playing humans. They're a lot more unpredictable. But I mean, randoms make me toxic sometimes. I don't like that, but it happens. Cause I will call you out on your stuff. Like, if I'm sitting there wide open for 3, or I'm sitting there like even wide open in the paint, like on my 6'10" pure point 1, all they see is a big dude, like a 6'10". So all they see is a big dude. They think I'm like a big man or something, but they don't ever, like, even when I'm wide open in the paint, like I don't, or like I get open on the cut, like they don't see me. It's so weird. Like I was playing walk on or park with these dudes, and they just weren't seeing me. Like I could be wide open, they just not see me. That's kind of, you know, that really upsets me because it wasn't like I wasn't seeing them. Like I had already shown that I was gonna give them the rock and put them in scoring opportunities, because that's what I want to do anyways with that build, you know, is make everybody around me better. So they wasn't letting me do that, and so everybody just sees. So a lot of times I won't even get to handle the ball a lot as the pure point, and it kind of upsets me because they see, all they see is a big dude. But yeah, I try to, like, you know, get everybody green. Let's go. Get in there, please. Yeah, I try to get everybody involved as much as possible, you know, like, I'm not the kind of guy that needs a lot of shots, but I can score. I'll put up 20 in a hurry if I have to, you know, if I feel like that's the way we're going to win the game, or if you can't guard me, you know, I always apologize for it too, because, you know, I'd rather get 20 assists than 20 points, but that's just me. I do wish they had like some sort of like icon above your head that showed what type of player you were. Like if you had a pass first mentality, maybe like you have like the dimer icon above your head, like, oh, this guy, you know, he likes passing it a lot. Or if you were like a score first guy, they would have like, you know, relentless finisher if you like to drive in a lot, or posterizer if you like to dunk a lot, you know, or you know, difficult shots if you take difficult shots. You know, I ain't trying to play with the guy taking difficult shots, but you know, he might be nice. You never know. He might be taking like the proper difficult shots, because there's good difficult shots in this game and there's bad. Like, you know, I'm sure you've all seen the fadeaway cheese. That's, you know, the fadeaway cheese wide open. Yeah, that's the good difficult shots. Those are the difficult shots we want to take. But what I'm talking about is you got you're doubled, you know, taking a step back fadeaway three, and you're you know, you're a shot creator. Like, you ain't even got a three like that. We got a problem. So
And you could tell he thought that triple was gonna fall.
I hit the snatch back.
They
Oh,
get it again. Tries again. And
I should call timeout.
at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul. First one falls for. The Nets making a switch here. Levert's
I almost got a triple double messing around here. I still can't ask out. I mean, we just got up double digits. If we get a stop here and we score, I can ask out. It looks like they're gonna get a clean look from three, so no, that's not a possibility. Not this drive.
Very much. Wide open look at three. As easy as that.
See what I can do here. Oop, gotcha.
Lights out. Defended by
And one. Come on. He bumped me. Like, I did the whole bump back animation. If I had my vibration on, that would have vibrated. Like, you know, I understand I got blocked by the weak side, but it was only because, like, I don't know.
Here's lights out. Defended by Lynn. And there's the pass to lights out. Nance a screen. Lights out passes to Randall. And he
Look at that
uses the
find,
pass
son.
on the layup.
Well, in that
A
individual
beautiful
matchup,
find.
the rim is
So you can, I mean, like, you know, you can be a little playmaker. You know, you can be like this is a good, like, secondary playmaker, primary scoring option. Like, you want to be the guy that's averaging 25 points a game, you know, 5 boards, 5 assists, you know, that kind of player. Kind of like what Kobe was, kind of like what Michael was. You know, you ain't as good as a slasher as they were, because, you know, let's be honest, we can't have it. But you're gonna be a better shooter than they were. But like I said, this is like Kobe prime when he was out there, lights out for the mid range. You know, like that's the Kobe that I remember.
Lights out. Los
Oh,
Angeles keeping
oh,
it alive. Fresh 24. Yes, that goes in.
oh, big minus for excessive call. Get that one a lot, because, you know, sometimes the computer be taking dumb shots off the putbacks, and all I want them to do is kick them back out to me for the dumb shot that I want to take, as I leave him open for three. Because I'm trying to get that triple double, so I'm going to try to, you know, cheat into the paint a little bit right now, even though I'm supposed to be cheating on the fast break.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Pass to lights out.
Ooh. Okay.
Launches it. And the Lakers get it back. Nance,
See,
no
they
good.
be missing those putbacks all the time. Maybe it's just my team. I feel like sometimes, like, the reason why I even want to make a scoring build is because, like, a lot of times I have gold dimer on my pure point, and, like, I still have issues getting assists. Like, I'll dish it to them wide open, of course. Like, I'll find you. I have so many nice just finds or, like, you know, setups, and then they just won't finish. And instead of ended up with like 12 assists, I end up with, like, you know, 6, because just like finishes, and like that 6 should be 15, that 12 should always be like 20 anyways. You know, I feel like I've
In the corner. Passes it to lights out. The three.
in your eye. Come on, give me
With the rebound.
a something. Give me a something. I need one more assist. I should have went for the assist.
He's obviously
honestly, as we take a time out there. Like I said, because we can't sim out, we're gonna end up playing this whole game. Looks like I might sit out here. They might sit me up. Okay, they put me in. I need an assist, so let's get this triple double. I like this lineup. This is probably my favorite Lakers lineup right here when I'm playing online. Obviously, I would be like Lonzo, but you know, if I was playing online, obviously get a triple double. I think that's our first triple double. So maybe I was only in the starting lineup because Lonzo was hurt or something. No, because I played next to Lonzo. Maybe KCP was hurt or something. I don't know. But they had me in the starting lineup. They had me in the starting lineup. I know that. Oof, I seen that coming. Should have took a timeout. I seen it coming. You know when you do something you immediately regret it? That was it right there. I immediately regretted that. There we go. I'm just gonna run over to the corner, pop this three, and I bad released it. Bad released again, but hit it the second time. You know, corner specialist, catch and shoot right there. Hey, you're gonna give me a over the back foul? Like, come on, look how big he is. You think I'm really gonna foul him? Oh, I did, so let's see. I don't know, looked like a good shot to me. Just didn't fall. I need the ratings. If I only had some VC, y'all help a poor brother out. You know, drop me a VC code or something. You know, I need some VC out here. Cause this build's be super nice. Like I said, it's got like a 96 contested mid range, which is more than a play creator. It's not as fast as a play creator, obviously, because it's a sharp, but it's got the, you know, the shooting badges. So, you know, you're trading off the, you know, and you still have bronze. I mean, you only get silver playmaking badges with the play creator, anyways. You know, so you might as well be a better shooter because you're not really making people better. You know, you're not making anybody better. As I add to the assist total. Ooh, okay, chopped him. Whatcha? Karate chop. And I steal it. We're just gonna get the easy dunk off the fast break because that's, you know, one-man fast break points right there. Make the free throw, get 4 and 1s in a game. I actually don't think I've ever gotten 4 and 1s in a game before. That's gotta be a first for me. Cause this build can slash, like it's got decent, like I think the dunk rating right now is like a 60, 65, but it goes up to like a 70, 75. So it's not a bad dunking rate. Like you don't have posterizer, which is kind of crappy, but if it had posterizer bronze, this would be the perfect build. Everybody would be playing this build if it had posterizer bronze. I don't see why more people don't play this build. I see it sometimes though. I've been seeing it a lot lately. Like this one and the pure point, like my other build, I've been seeing it a lot lately. I wonder why. It's because they are that wave. They are that wave. Let's see if I can hit that. Nope. Slightly late. I'm getting delayed because I'm, you know, running this new stream system where I'm streaming off the computer, so I'm delaying a little bit here. So. I try to get so fancy with it, fancy. But this is gonna wrap up this game here. Oh, can I get one more shot?
Here's lights out. Puts up a 3. That shot is off.
Yeah, it was worth a shot. Yeah, it took a lot of bad shots as always, but you know sometimes you do when you're trying to get them badges. I'm not a badge grinding god or nothing. Ooh, I always get 0 for perimeter shots. Like I never get that. 750 on the fast break. I should have been focusing more on that. I could have definitely gotten the fast break badge this game. That would have been nice to get on camera, but whatever's. It's all good. I do have enough to get another point into my mid-range, so the next time you see this guy, we'll have another badge and be a little bit better in the mid-range. So we're gonna make him a little less crappy and a little better every single game. So this has been Secret. Please like, comment, subscribe, and you know, if you made it this far, you know, follow me, add me on PlayStation. I'll add you back or accept your friend request, and we can run. Just let me know. I don't care what your record is. I'll run with anybody. Take it easy.